going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another MUT 17 player card review. Today we're going over BCA version Richard Sherman. Now, I know that sometimes these card reviews take a while to come out. This card is over a month old. I'll be real with you guys here. A couple things I just want to quickly mention in this video. When it comes to defensive players, it takes a little time for me to get good quality clips to show you guys. I don't want to give you some average review where I'm showing you a bunch of plays where this card is not even really in the game. So I want to get you guys good quality clips just so you can see exactly what it does on the field to maybe give you an idea if you want this card or not. And a lot of times with these more expensive cards, it is good for me to release them later on down the road when the price isn't so high, because I know a lot of people might have a lot of coins to afford some of these cards, but sometimes other guys don't, and that's mainly what these are for as well. For you guys that are kind of balling on a budget and you want to know if it's worth the coin or not. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this review. As always, I got some gameplay coming up for you guys. We'll quickly take a look at his stats here. Again, 92 overall, lockdown and BCA chemistries, 6'3", 87 speed, 89 excel, 92 zone, 83 catch, 89 press, 89 man coverage, 92 agility, 94 press coverage, and again we mentioned that he's 6'3". And we're going to have some gameplay coming up here. We got some other reviews coming up, another one later today. Most feared, DeAndre Hopkins, another one that took a little while for me to get out. Again, I apologize, but I'm trying to get these out as fast as I can. So there are his stats. Let's go ahead and see what this card can do on the field. So as always, we'll start by going over the pricing on these cards, and all of these averages can be found on MUThead.com. On the Xbox One, it's going for about $142,000. PlayStation 4 about $145,000. They rate him as a 91 overall man coverage cornerback, 94 zone, 94 hands, 95 run support, and 95 physical cornerback. Now he has the lockdown and BCA chemistries. For the most part, in pretty much all of these gameplay clips, I ran him with a tier 1 BCA defensive chemistry, so that bumped him up to a 93, and he was a beast on the field. Now MUTrank.com rates him very interestingly. There's been a lot of good corners that have come out over the past week. We got the 93 overall Xavier Rhodes, we got a brand new Antonio Cromartie, part of the Thanksgiving promo. Even when I look at those new releases, he's still rated the number 2 shutdown corner, the number 2 zone corner, and the number 2 man corner. That tells me MUTrank.com thinks this card is the second best cornerback in the game. The only one that's above him is the 95 overall Josh Norman, which is an incredibly expensive card. So I mentioned it earlier in the video, the price has dropped a ton on this card because of all the new releases. People like to go out and get those new cards, even if they're not as good. I think this card is a great bargain for under 150K. It's a number 1 cornerback. That's pretty much where I play him, at my number 1 slot. Now, we're going to talk about some things that I think a lot of the community voiced a worry about on this card and why you shouldn't worry about it. One other thing, he's the number 3 run support cornerback and number 5 nickel cornerback, so you can move him into the slot and he's still going to be very, very productive. Now, the biggest worry about this card that a lot of people had, not only when it came out, but I see it on MUThead.com and the forums a lot, is his speed. In my personal opinion, even though he only has an 87 speed, it is not an issue at all. I can maybe think off 2 times off the top of my head where he really got burnt, and that was by Brandon Cooks and Conley from the Kansas City Chiefs, who both have 92 plus speed. The speed has not been an issue. He covers everybody very well. I play a lot of zone and man. He is able to do both of those coverages without a problem. He's really good in run support as well. He'll come up and make tackles in the running game, and he's an interception machine. I mean, you guys see it in the video here. Tons of interceptions. It's an A++++. Go buy this card if you want a shutdown corner. It's worth every single coin.